Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to the Dogecoin update today. And Dogecoin is moving on an autopilot. It actually wants to go wherever Dogecoin wants to go. Previously, the last video that I made was to talk about how Dogecoin is continuing on with the rally. So if I take the brush, we saw the ascending triangle, broke above the ascending triangle, and we continue on and on with the ascending triangle as well. And then now we're actually trading at 0.39. We've actually touched 43 cents, and we're continuing on to trade at 39 cents. Now what is going to happen next? Where else can we really move to the upside? Now there's a technical target of 0.56, and if I go back into the daily, I want to actually tell you why we have this target, and that is because of this pattern right here. So I'm going to take the brush tool, and we had this little bit of a reversal pattern right there, and that resistance that you broke out of, and this actually take you to that 56 cent department. And moving up to that 56 cents department looks highly likable. Highly likable. You might actually end up touching that 56 cents, but at some point, it's not given. It's not really given that you're going to do that. We might actually see at a retracement coming up next. And the reason I say this is because I want to show you a gap here in Bitcoin. So you can see that the CME gap is something that whenever a gap gets created, the gap that you see right here, this is a little bit of a gap, right? And these gaps normally they do get filled in the future. Now whether you're pumping up or not, it could be that Bitcoin retraces from $88,000. Second thing is there's a psychological number of a rounded off number or a floor number. And what I mean to say is that the way Bitcoin is rallying, it looks like in everybody's mind it is $100,000 price tag coming up, right? And what I mean to say by this is that our mind works like that. Our mind, it's a human nature to think that when you're at 90, you just want to round it off to 100, right? We round the numbers. So I think you're not going to really touch 100K. I'm not saying you're not going to do that in the future, but not now. And then maybe retrace down to fill the gap. And once the gap gets filled, this could be another good opportunity. Maybe touch $72,000 and then try to go back up and actually touch 100K and even break above 100K, go to 150, 200. Then from there, it's actually good to go, And we are pretty much overbought. We know this. We pretty much know that the coins that we have are overbought. And let's go back into the Dogecoin. I'm just going to scroll this down a little bit until Dogecoin comes in. I have a lot of coins in my checklist. Okay, Dogecoin here. Okay, and now we have to bring in the RSI. The RSI shows that we're at the top where normally there comes a huge sell-off. So this was the top number one. That's the resistance. This is the resistance, the absolute top. Okay, this has actually happened 3 times since last year of August. And that's all for the video on Dogecoin. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love, peace.